once was a boy, not your regular kid. On the first day of school, he ran and he hid. He was too scared on what all the other kids would think. It's like he was just made and didn't know where to begin. It's like his story had no beginning, it had no vision. This boy was different, it never really hit him. Every day was a mission, you survive or you're not living. That's just how it was, till everything was finished. There was one night that changed this boy's life forever. It scarred him with lots of pain, it never got better. He begged for it to go away, wrote his suicide letter. Let's sit down and go through this night together. There was a knock at the door, very late at night. This boy had no clue that this night would change his life. He was in his room with his brother, side by side. His mum went to the door and in a few seconds time they kicked down the door and his mum was screaming. This boy's heart was beating, he was heavily breathing, held on to his little brother, didn't want to believe it. He left his room for himself and he went to see it. Saw his mum against the wall and she was screaming in agony. He froze at the top of the stairs looking down at this tragedy. 3 men all bellied up, man, this shit was such a calamity. If he had stayed put then it would have been something he hadn't seen. They clocked him, all of a sudden they clocked him. One of them ran up the stairs, told him to go in his room. It was the only option, and now he's crying in his room. The 3 guys take his mum into the opposite room. They were screaming and screaming and it suddenly went silent. The boys ran, it was quiet. Was she dying? So they ran to their mum and they grabbed her tight, put their head on her shoulder and then started to cry. Their mum was okay, but they were scarred for life. A single mum with 2 kids, that shit's not right. And at this moment, this boy knew it wasn't a dream. Everything he's seen, the pain inside him bleeds. You may be wondering how I know all this. It's because that little boy, he was me.